Okay, so this game is called Trip. It is a game that is inspired by LSD. And it's basically in the same vein as LSD, although there's an actual objective where you can collect little like sprites of things, but it doesn't actually lead to anything. There's not like a secret ending or whatever else. It's obviously much smaller in scale than LSD, but it's still pretty big. But it's still pretty cool though. I want to show you though what the game looks like. It's done by one guy. His name's Alex Shock, and there's a link to the game in the info once this will be up on YouTube. But yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool game, so I wanted to show you guys it. So you pick the game, and this happens, and you start off in fucking weird crackhead level. And so you see a gigantic lady floating in the sky. Wait. Okay, I can still jump. Wait, is it? Okay. So the weird thing is that my mouse isn't staying in the game window, but I assume that's just a problem with like Unity stuff that's windowed. You can't really do anything about that. So I guess I have to like not click, but that's good because I don't really have to click. So that's cool. But yeah, so the game is mainly kind of exploratory, similar to LSD, but running into objects doesn't actually do anything like an LSD. However, there's nothing in this game specifically like the gray man or anything like that that disturbs me, but there is something about the game that does disturb me. And like how the gray man disturbed me visually, this game disturbs me audibly. The sound effects he has for the creatures in this game, when you run into them, are generally very unsettling to the human psyche. My hair has a fucking loop in it, doesn't it? That's weird. Like, okay, some of them don't make sound effects, but we'll run into ones that do, trust me, and they're not pleasant. Later, Crash. So here's a weird fucking diamond triangle thing. But as far as I know, Alex did this all on his own. Or Axel. I always forget if it's Axel or Alex. And there's a gigantic thing, a gigantic bull thing that is humping the fucking sky. Yeah, that was from that. That's not the disturbing one I'm talking about, though. You can also actually jump in this game, unlike in LSD. That's a little bit weird. And then you can jump into the water. And see, here's one of those things I was talking about. You get these guys, and then you can press escape, or no, you press enter, and you go to your inventory, and you can see that you've got one of them. You don't actually get anything for getting these guys. It's just kind of something to do, basically. I believe the game costs about $10. And see, some things don't make sounds, but you can basically hold down the spacebar and like kind of grind up some objects and like kind of fly up them, similar to like Zenith or whatever. But I want to find some of these things that actually have like disturbing sound effects, because some of them are pretty bad. This game is done. This game is completely done. It's a finished product. You can buy it. I can't even get up this bitch. Oh, fuck you then. But I just want to explore it though and show you guys some of the shit here. It's pretty neat. Hey, I'd be better paying $10 for fucking $60 for Call of Duty. For $10, this game has more gameplay fucking exponentially than Call of Duty does. Call of Duty's fucking, ugh. I don't even get how the hell people pay like $60 for that game, man. That's a fucking highway robbery right there. Yeah, I'm gonna do more LSD episodes. I want to eventually do a few videos of this, like off stream, just so people can see how good the visual quality is. But yeah, it's a very large game. It's extremely large. I'm just wanting to show you guys what it looks like, though. So anyways, yeah, so here's the elephant I was talking about. It's a gigantic fucking elephant. And you can walk inside of it. None of the objects in this game, none of the creatures seem to have collision detection at all. Detection? But the music's very, if you actually had it turned up loud, you'd be able to hear it and stuff like that. But I have it down a little bit so you can still hear my voice. But the music's very reminiscent of LSD. It's more kind of like LSD combined with, I don't know, it's a little bit more disturbing. This guy doesn't make a sound either. There was one message I found in this game that's a little bit disturbing, and I forget where it is. It's like you have to look down in a lake. There's no point in this game, just like there's no point of LSD. It's just to see trippy shit. And there's a sword. See, that's one of the sounds that's just, ugh. It's not a pleasant sound to have happen out of nowhere when you're listening to like this like really kind of ambient music. Yeah. Now, if there's only a way to really fly in this game, I'd like that, but it's like the game keeps it interesting enough that you'd actually want to walk the distance to find shit. But I do believe there's a way, I think there's a way to actually like fly between areas, but I'm not sure. As far as I know, the guy who did this game did everything himself. He did everything from start to beginning. I have to remember where the message is at, but as soon as I see it, I'll know it. It's in a lake. As soon as I see this big-ass lake, I'll know. There's where we were with all the shit in the ground. Let's go in that little house. I haven't seen that before. Well, I can't remember what the message is. Nothing really of note in here. It's just a bunch of books. Yeah, just like games like this, you know, it's like, I realize it's just exploratory, but it'd be nice, like, if there was some sort of, like, aspect of the game, like something you could go through levels, sort of like, what was that one game I played?